Welcome to JumpTV. I'm Brandon, and today we're going to be talking about board games. These are one of my favorite things to collect. These are just a couple of the ones I have on hand. This one being my prized possession of board games. Well, let's get into it. So the first game we're looking at is YuGiOh. Technically a card game, not a board game, but we're going to count it. So in this, there are four types of cards. There's monster cards, trap and spell cards, magic cards, and Vampire Thomas the Train. I know. Alright. For the first real game, we're doing Coup. So Coup is an uncooperative party game. It comes with 2 to 6 players. If you get the expansion, you can add like an extra 2 players. And it has a total of 6 different people you can use to play. There are 2 factions. There are the Loyalist and the Reformist. Those come in the expansion pack. So the point of this game is to basically lie to your friends about what cards you have and try and be the last man standing. You have these coins which you use to do different actions, like set a coup, which is the name of the game. That costs 7 coins. You can have a total of 10 coins max. As you have 10 coins, your next turn you have to coup. So you can never have more than 10. But yes. The 6 cards that come in the game are the Assassin, the Contessa, which the Contessa blocks the Assassin, the Captain, who can steal, the Ambassador, who can choose to switch himself out with another card from the deck, the Duke, which can take 3 coins, and in the expansion pack you get the Inquisitor. So the Inquisitor can look at someone else's cards or trade herself for the top card of the deck. The base game only comes with the Captain, the Contessa, the Assassin, the Duke, and the Ambassador. And there's no teams or treasury without the expansion. Next up is a game that, despite its name, is very fun to play, Secret Hitler. This game has the people break up into 2 teams. You have the liberals and the fascists. The point of the game is that the fascists want to either elect all 6 of their policies or have Hitler become the chancellor. The liberals win if they can either assassinate Hitler or get all 6 of their policies voted in. This is a very fun game, despite the name. So yes, the basic rules of the game is there's a chancellor and a president. The president will pick the chancellor, and from there they will pick up 3 tile cards, which will have either a fascist or liberal policy. The president will then choose 3, discard 1, and hand the rest 2 to the chancellor. The chancellor will then put whatever policy he picked on the board, and depending on what he picks, that depends on which team is closer to winning. If you get 3 fascist policies, that's when you unlock the ability to assassinate someone. And well, that's the game. Third is a game that's called Japanese chess, Shogi. The point of this game is it's basically chess, just with a couple extra pieces. There is the silver and the gold shogun. They're kind of like bodyguards to the king. The game is pretty easy to play. It's basically just chess in Japanese. That's really all I can say about this game. It's a fun game, and this is a game for real men, not little boys. As the saying goes, real men play shogi, boys play chess. Next up is a game called Disney's Villainous. This is one of the Villainous series, which has 2 versions. There's the Marvel one and there's a Disney one. The Disney one has about 4 expansion packs, but I didn't bring those, so we'll be looking at the Villainous one. So the Villainous one has us take the role of one of 6 Marvel villains, or 5 Marvel villains, my mistake. There's Hela, Killmonger, Taskmaster, Ultron, and, of course, the big bad, Thanos. Now, if you've played any of the Villainous games before, same rules apply. Each villain has their own tasks that they have to complete in order to win the game. Depending on that task, that depends on your difficulty. And each player has 2 sets of cards, one that'll help them and one that goes against them. There's the money in the middle, and you have to move your figure between the spaces. Now, depending on what your character is, you have a different objective. Hela's objective is to have a combination of 8 allies, soul markers, and no opposing characters at Odin's Vault. Seems easy enough, but it's really not. Trust me.
And you have Brandon doing God knows what right here.
So that was just a little look at some of these board games that are great to play. And the link to where you can find them and what they are, yeah, Target, Walmart, and Amazon, where you can find them. But for the grand finale, this board game is so good and it's one of my favorites. That's gonna get its own video. So make sure you tune in next week for this. That board game, Court of the Dead. Warner's Call. It is a great board game, but it is so complicated and so complex that doing a little video about it doesn't give it justice. This was a Kickstarter project. We've talked about it before on the Instagram, which will be in the link description below. You can look at it. But yeah, fun game, but it's got to get its own video. So yeah, I'll see you all next time when we play Court of the Dead. Signing out.